What's good, y'all? It's your boy 3 Stacks, and today I decided to test out my invoked Zoodiac artifacts. Yeah, that's what we'll call them. It did really good. I did some changes to the main deck, and I kind of just improved on playing with the deck. Got a little better with it. Got more experience under my belt. And today I got second place. I actually the only loss that I took was in the finals, which that is the reason why I'm second place and not first. But it was pretty lit. I was bodying everybody. Like I played a couple paleos. I played this Lightsworn Shut-All dude who ran Lightsworn Shut-Alls and Zoodiacs and Invokes in the same deck. Like this dude, he's a genius. And then I played a couple Zodiac mirror matches and then a one ABC Zodiac deck, which is something else. But yeah, let's hop right into this. And I did get a bunch of Invasion of Vengeance packs, but well, not like 4 or 5. I already opened them. I kind of was just eager to pull a barrier. So yeah, let's hop into the main deck. We're doing 3 Mike Tyson because he's lit. I like this guy a lot. Like just special summon in the 321 beater, it's really clutch and it just baits out Dridents and he's a light. It's just he's good. And then 3 Mr. Crowley. If you have Mike Tyson and Mr. Crowley, you make Bravo, you search Rapier, and then you fuse, make Mechalingia, and then you just go Tiger and just make the whole Ratatouille combo, pop it off. And then 3 Ratatouille, 2 Queen Cobra, and 1 Pocket Knife. That's just the ratio I like to do. And then 2 Grim Reaper. This got me game so many times. And 2 Maxi because he's just really clutch. And basically, if your opponent's smart, he's going to stop somewhere halfway. And then, like, you know, you can meet me halfway. You can pretty much just deal with what he made because it's going to be mediocre. Because even though they might make monsters that negate, a lot of people who actually know what they're doing, they choose not to take the Maxi challenge. It's just smarter to wait 1 turn and pretty much do what you're gonna do. So yeah, Maxi didn't really give me a lot of cards, but it did stop a lot of people from doing what they plan on doing. And then 3 of the sauce, it's just really clutch. You want to try to pop other cards and leave this on the field, so every turn you just get free pluses. And then 3 hot sauce, it's like you're summoning the Egyptian gods, they just can't do anything about it. And then 2 Optimus Prime, 2 Invocation. Really clutch, even in the mirror match. And then 2 card of Demise. I really wanted to be able to basically selectively play at separate tempos because certain games, like for the Paleozoics, when I was playing them, this really helped me to play at their tempo and basically just grind it out. So Paleos, naturally, it's really hard to kill them like right away because they just have all these ways just to prevent you from doing what you're doing, and they're just very resilient. So this really helped in those matchups, just basically playing at their tempo and just grinding it out with traps. And I do have a lot more monsters, so I was able to like keep field presence a lot more. But it also helps because if I go all out right and people play kaijus all the time, if they board wipe me, this is a powerful recovery play. I like it a lot. And especially when I'm in like one of those grindy matches where I feel like I'm gonna go into time. Just basically like once you clear somebody's board and you're able to demise for a bunch of traps, you could kind of prevent them from ever reestablishing their field. So I like it. And again, just the option to basically pick your tempo, like whether you want to go all out or kind of just keep generating advantage. I really like it. It's at 2. A lot of people, well, nobody's actually tried this like in this kind of deck, just period. Most people play Demise with like slow pace decks, but it really helps. And the draw power is just, it's clutch. And 1 blowout and the other one, it's pretty legit. It's kind of like Zeus's Thunderbolt, if you look at it that way. And then for traps, we got 3 Sanctum, which is pretty much the best dimensional barrier. And then 3 barrier. And then 3 strike. And then 3 of my favorite card right now, Quaking Mirror Force. Really clutch. It's just like broken. And then 1 T Tribute, 1 Warning, and 1 Emptiness. People are really sleeping on Warning. It's so good. It's a really clutch card. It actually can negate Starlight Road. It can negate Soul Charge. It can negate Kaiju Slumber. It's just really clutch. It negates a lot of stuff that other cards just can't touch. That's why it's at 1. So I really like it. 45 card main deck, if you're wondering. And sorry, I'm kind of getting caught out. I honestly wouldn't change anything. I like it. Well, I'll change it in the future, but as far as like would you take this out? Would you take that out? Not right now. Honestly, like the way it is, I'm very satisfied with it, and I honestly wouldn't change anything right now. Like after I go to regionals, that's when I'm gonna decide whether or not I need to change something. Because depending on how good I do at regionals, this is my favorite one. So you can combo him with you can combo Solemn Strike with Elysium or Quaking Mirror Force, and both of them deal with established board as well, because the entire board just gets disrupted off of 2 cards. But this guy is actually, this in combination with Strike, you can banish any board, and unless they have Wiretap, which is highly likely that they won't, they lose everything, and it's really clutch, and it's free sometimes, so yeah, kind of have to. And then the Quaking with the Solemn Strike, that's another combo. And 2 Makaba. This is my quick fix for Herald since I can't play it in this deck. No 1 Raijin, Kakaitis, and Mechalengia. This actually really helped. I played Paleozoics today, and I only one of them that I played, we only had 1 game. We went into time game 1, and for the first like half an hour, we both had 8,000 life points. Like it was crazy. And I was able to make this guy, and this is actually what got me game, because I banished his Ronin Totem, and then went into this and sat on it, and he was at 900, and I was at 1,000. And I was turn 3, and then he went 4, and then 5, and it was just like, it was done. He couldn't get over it. It was crazy. And even though I knew he main decked Stormings, because he had Storming me before, because this guy attacks from defense, this is one of the best ways to push. It's like, it's clutch. And yeah, him, because he's essential for the combos, and then you could turn him into a big beater, like by increasing his attack with Mr. Crowley. And 2 Dragon, 2 Bull, 2 Tigers, 1 Monkey Boy, and 2 Emerald. I just really wish that I had room to maybe try this, because this is pretty broken, and maybe to add another Monkey Boy. And then side deck, 2 Lancia and 1 Necro Valley for lawn mowing, Infernoids, and Fairy Tale Snow, and just all that stuff. This even is clutch for Invocation, because sometimes they have to banish to make their Invoke plays. But yeah, this is clutch, because Infernoids can't like revive themselves, and then like DDDs. It's just, Necro Valley is just really powerful, and I run 2 Terraformings in the main, so this is actually searchable when you side it in. That's why it's just the 1 of. And then to answer to established boards, we have 3 Raw Spear Mode, really powerful card. I like it a lot. And then triple Kaiju, not 4. I actually had to cut one of them, and the lucky thing about this deck is Daigusto Emerald for everything. So you kind of just, you can recycle your Kaiju targets if you open with multiple slumbers, or if you just want to slumber again. And triple slumber, 1 Dark Hole, 1 Twin Twister, and 1 Stormy Mirror Force. Now, as far as the side, I want to find a way to incorporate this spell card called Question. A couple of my friends told me about this card called Question, and it basically, like, if you play it in a big event like regionals where the rules are like serious, it's on a whole nother level, like where if you don't play by the rules, you kind of just can get disqualified. Because of the way Question is, it's a spell card that if your opponent doesn't read it before you continue with this effect, they'll lose. And my boy told me about that, and I said, dude, that's a troll card right there. But I actually want to side deck it, because this is the deck I want to take to Worlds, and I want to win with this deck. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I appreciate you guys for the love and support. Give your honest opinion and feedback on the deck. Yeah, tell me guys what you think. Sorry that I'm a little like what's the word, woozy or whatever, because it's like 4 in the morning and I've been up for a long time. But yeah, we appreciate you guys, and be safe. Y'all have a wonderful day. Peace.